HAVA is a very unique industry-supported organization. Honored American Veterans Afield is what it stands for, and they do a great job. One of many organizations that spends time taking care of veterans, helping them get out and reacclimate, expand their horizons, let them have experiences that they may never have. And you know, it's just a great organization. But on Chris's side, from a personal standpoint, when you hear his story, it's very unique.
I lost both my legs in 2009 as a contractor in Afghanistan, so I didn't have the opportunity to go to veteran events. And I got a phone call from a retired Marine colonel, and he said, "Hey, I got this event I need you to go to." And I told him, I can't. I'm not a retired Marine. I'm not a wounded veteran. And he said, "Well, you're not going to participate. You're going to work. You're going to be a volunteer." And that transpired into staying with him since 2011, and it's become a home for me. We treat veterans like people. We're not looking to push them through. We want to make connections. We want to create relationships. We want them to be able to reach out to us. We want to enjoy them as much as they enjoy us. So we're very passionate about what we do, and you can tell by going to our events. And our core mission is to get returning veterans, combat veterans, wounded veterans back out on the range, back out in the woods, back out on the trails.
To learn more about Honored American Veterans Afield and find an event near you, visit honoredveterans.org. Let's see how Chris fared on his first morning hunt.
It's not only my first, I'm going to say trophy opportunity. It's a trophy opportunity for me, but it's my first time with a rifle. I'm feeling pretty good. Good night's sleep, so feeling pretty good about it. We had a bunch of does come out. We had a couple-year-old buck come out. It probably was a shooter on the last day, but first morning, it was suggested that we let him walk and look at him another day. And
actually pretty excited how this morning's gone so far. We had pretty good movement this morning, half a dozen does, couple of bucks. Where I came from, they're shooters. But Michael says we got bigger, better ones to go after, so I'm gonna listen to him. It's amazing stuff, beautiful morning, even with a jackhammer in the background. It's awesome.
evening, day one, went out there, everything felt promising. Get out in the field and there's does all over within the first hour, a couple of small bucks, and we're just waiting for that big guy to come out, and nothing for that end, and lost daylight. Morning, day two, plenty of deer out. All signs are pointing to something big coming soon. They kept looking back. We thought they were looking at a buck or spotting something for us, and a couple of coyotes come running out. It was really hard for me not to want to take down that predator while we were in the stand, but we did have enough light to maybe have something else come in, so we just let the dogs come in and then out. but honestly, it was a cool experience. Like, I don't get to experience stuff like that where I'm living, so it was neat.
You know, from the jackhammers to the coyotes to the deer just really not moving, being nocturnal, Chris's hunt was a pretty good challenge. And I was starting to really doubt myself, you know, on when we would talk strategy, Michael and I would. And I knew Michael had tons of confidence every time we put him out because he knows what lives on all the stands. But, whoa, we were coming up zeros.
I don't know if it's because I'm older, more mature. I'm certainly not too mature, I know that, but morale wasn't down. I was discouraged a couple of times. But, you know, after the injuries that I went through, after the folks that I get to experience life with through HAVA, life's good. So if you go out there and you don't get that opportunity for that big buck or that trophy that you're looking for, or, you know, your last cast doesn't pull in that fish that you're after, you still get to jump in the truck and go home to your family. You still get to go see your buddies. So discouraged, yes. Morale was never low though. Like, it just, couldn't complain a bit, even if that last harvest didn't go like it should have.
It's time for us to join Chris on his last hunt, and his time at the Yamaha Media Event is coming to a close.
We got an opportunity to do another evening hunt, so we're gonna go out and see what we can come up with. We're going back to where the jackhammer messed us up on that first day. Cams have shown really good opportunity there in the evening, so we're gonna go see what we can get it done. We don't like easy. Our team wants it as hard as possible, and we can let the other guys have easy, but we like it hard, so we're gonna go hard till the end here.
The first shooter of the night, a 9-point, has started to make his way into the field. Not long after that, another shooter has entered the fray. Chris now has his sights fixed on this buck and has decided that's the one he'll take a shot at, once given the opportunity.
I'm on. Okay, I'm good. How do we freaking feel?
Oh Holy smokes. It's, I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh my God. I mean, this is my first real buck. I mean, this is, yeah, there's nothing to describe that. Let's go take a walk.
Good God. Wow.
He's beautiful. My relationship with Yamaha started in 2011 when I started working with HAVA. From that moment, they've always been generous, gracious, and willing to help the veteran community. Honored American Veterans Afield is very grateful for Yamaha support, for Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, and we appreciate everything that you guys do for us in the veteran community. So something I did notice with these new units, being a disabled hunter, it's normally a challenge for me to get in and out of vehicles. And for a double amputee below the knee, these vehicles were perfect. I never felt cramped. It wasn't hard to get in and out of. It was easy to get set up. It was really an ideal vehicle. And if you think it may not suit you because maybe you have something similar to myself, give it a look. It really has made my life exponentially easier